You did everything right. You got the degree, landed a good job, even hustled on the side. But when you check your bank account, it doesn't reflect your effort. It feels like no matter how hard you work, the numbers never match the grind. You bring in a solid income, yet you still feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck. Every month ends the same: money in, money out, like a never-ending loop. And secretly, you wonder, why am I still stuck here? We were told that being smart, educated, and independent would automatically mean financial security. That was the promise, right? But reality hits hard. It doesn't work like that. And here's the part that stings. So many women feel like they should know better. You're smart, capable, yet you feel stuck, and that guilt eats at you. You wonder if it's just you, but trust me, it's not. See, society conditioned us to be great at saving pennies, budgeting, couponing, cutting corners. But nobody taught us how to build real wealth. That's where the gap lives. And here's the danger. If nothing changes, this cycle doesn't just rob today's peace, it steals your future freedom. The stakes are higher than they seem, and the time to break free is now. Here's the truth. Being smart doesn't automatically make you good with money, and that's not your fault. I'm Bella, and welcome to the Money Talk channel, where we make money conversations real, relatable, and doable. Real talk, smart money. With Bella, if you're ready to ditch money shame and step into financial confidence, hit that subscribe button and join our community. This video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Here's what we'll cover. The hidden money traps smart women fall into, the mindset shifts that change the game, and practical steps to finally feel in control. In this video, why smart women still struggle with money. Let's dive in. Here's the myth we were sold. If you're smart, your money should automatically be secure. But girl, reality check: being smart doesn't mean your wallet is thriving. Being book smart with money is like memorizing gym rules but never picking up a dumbbell. You know the theory, but you're not building the muscle. Let's be real, school skipped the money class completely. We got calculus, Shakespeare, and mitochondria, but not how to budget or invest. Imagine if knowing money felt as natural as binge watching Netflix. Effortless, chill, like pressing play on your favorite show. Here's the trap. Smart women often overthink money moves. We delay, we analyze, and boom, analysis paralysis hits harder than any bill. Like Aristotle said, knowledge without action is meaningless. The power is in doing, not just knowing. Okay, ladies, let's talk numbers. On average, women still earn only about 82 cents for every dollar a man makes. That gap may look small on paper, but it adds up to thousands of dollars lost over a lifetime. And here's another hit: women hold about 2/3 of all student loan debt in America. That means the weight of education costs rests heavier on our shoulders. Imagine what all that money could have done instead, like buying your first home, investing early, or even traveling the world without stressing over bills. But here's the trap: we're told if we just work harder, we'll catch up. The truth is, no amount of overtime can erase a systemic gap this wide. Knowing these numbers changes everything. Once you see the truth, you stop blaming yourself and start demanding better. So remember, ladies, this isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter with the system we've got. And the first step? Knowing the stats, so you can play the money game with power. We've all had those days burned out from work, feeling drained. And the easiest fix seems like a shopping spree labeled as self-care. For a moment it feels good, but the glow fades and the bill stays. Social media doesn't make it easier. We scroll past perfect vacations, designer outfits, and brunches that look like magazine covers. Suddenly, our normal life feels not enough. But here's the truth: buying things like you're rich doesn't actually make you rich. It just makes your bank account skinnier while the pressure feels heavier. Real financial freedom doesn't come from Starbucks runs or impulse hauls. It comes from saying yes to what truly matters and no to what doesn't. It's easy to confuse spending with living, but spending for the wrong reasons steals our future choices. Real living is about freedom, not receipts. Like Will Rogers said, stop buying things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. Imagine the freedom when you finally drop that weight. Sometimes investing feels like standing at the edge of a pool you want to jump in, but you're not sure how deep it goes. That hesitation makes us freeze, even when we know it's good for us. Here's the surprising truth. Studies show women actually make better investors than men. But the catch is, we usually start later. When we delay, we miss out on the magic of compound growth, the money that keeps working for us while we sleep. The problem is, we wait until we feel 100% ready. But by then, years of growth have already passed us by. Think of investing like planting a tree. The earlier you start, the bigger and stronger it grows, shading your future. Remember this proverb: the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Your future self will thank you. Let's be real, saving alone feels like holding your breath. You can only do it for so long before it gets exhausting, right? Wealth building means learning to breathe. Investing makes the air flow naturally. Budgeting keeps you afloat, but it won't take you anywhere by itself. Investing is what actually builds the boat that carries you toward freedom. Imagine your money working quietly in the background, like a loyal teammate. You're living life, and your dollars are out there hustling for you. Here's the trap: being super frugal feels productive, but clipping coupons won't build you a retirement. Saving is good, but it's not the same as creating wealth. Don't confuse working harder with working smarter. The goal isn't just to save pennies, it's to create streams of income that free you up to live fully. Remember this: don't just work for money. Flip the script and make money work for you. That's the true wealth builder mindset. Step 1 is all about knowing your numbers. Your income, your debt, your net worth. When you see it all clearly, you stop guessing and start taking control. It's like finally turning the lights on in a dark room. Step 2 is building your peace fund, your emergency savings. It's not just money in the bank. It's freedom from panic when life throws you curveballs. Step 3 is to automate your saving and investing. Think of it like putting your money on autopilot so it grows even when you're busy living your life. Step 4. Learn the basics of retirement accounts like a 401,000 or IRA. Don't worry, you don't need to be a finance pro. Just knowing the basics already puts you ahead. Step 5 is protecting yourself. That means insurance, but also setting boundaries with your money and your time. It's like putting on your armor before going into battle. Step 6 is my favorite: the dream fund. Saving not just for bills or emergencies, but for joy, for travel, adventures, or that thing you've always wanted, because money should also be fun. Money isn't just about surviving the next paycheck, it's about creating freedom for your future. Think of it like planting seeds today that grow into the shade you'll rest under tomorrow. When you grow wealth, you're not just stacking dollars, you're building options. Options to travel, to change careers, or to support the people you love. Freedom looks like saying yes to brunch without checking your bank at first. It's the small joys that remind you you're actually living, not just working. The trap is thinking only about the next payday instead of 10 years from now. Short-term thinking keeps you running, but long-term vision sets you free. Your future self will thank you for the seeds you planted today. Wealth isn't about showing off, it's about building a life that feels secure and free. Like Warren Buffett said, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long ago. Start planting your seeds now, so your future self can enjoy the shade. We talked about why smart women still struggle, the money myths, the mindset shifts, and the practical steps you can take today. Being smart isn't enough, but being intentional and proactive, that's the real power. If this video resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share it with your girlfriends. Let's keep this conversation going. Drop your money wins or your struggles in the comments. This is your safe space. This is the Money Talk channel. Real talk, smart money, with Bella. Remember, money is not just numbers, it's freedom, and you deserve that freedom.